What's going on, guys? Welcome back. NFL Commentary for you. Do me a favor, take a moment. Like button, subscribe button, criticism in the comment section, Twitter. Shutdown safety is my username. A lot of talk about Cam Newton post-game press conference this evening, and there's a lot of topics to be discussed here. If you didn't watch it, it was a very short interview, maybe 1 to 3 minutes. I really honestly watched the entire thing. I felt it was about a minute and a half. Obviously, he was very subdued. He was very brief in his responses, kind of Bill Belichick-esque, and then abruptly just got up and left. And to me, this is really sending the wrong message. You know, this obviously, as a fan of the NFL, as someone who actually did like Cam Newton, does like Cam Newton for that matter, I'm kind of appalled by this. You know, you're the MVP of the league. You're an icon in the league. You're on so many advertisements league-wide. You think about Oikos, Gatorade, you know, run down the gamut. A lot of people look at you as the face of the NFL now that you're the MVP. Okay, this is not how you treat losing a game. No one wants to lose. Let's be clear about that. But you have to handle losing with humility, respect, and class. You know, a lot of people talked about this on Twitter, and certainly I don't want to put my personal I guess, athleticism above anything else. But to be honest with you, I guess if you want to define professional athlete as someone who gets paid for an athletic ability, you know, I've probably taken part in 160 NASCAR and ARCA races. You know, none of those we ever won. And I don't want to obviously put them on the same level as the Super Bowl, but 3 times we went to Daytona for the 500 and didn't even qualify. Every time we lost, you know, I played a part in that. It was a difficult thing to deal with at times. I mean, certainly there's a lot of money, sponsorships, time, investment. You know, you put a lot of heart and pride into what you do. And in those times that you don't even make a race, it's devastating to you because you know what it means to your team, you know what it means to your sponsors, and you know the financial difficulty that you're going to face having put forth an effort that just flat out failed. At no point did I ever, you know, throw my tire or air gun and want to walk away and go home. At no point was I ever rude or mean or angry or brief or short or an asshole, for a better lack of a term, to anyone who, you know, mistakenly asked me for a photo or an autograph, whatever the case may be, because I knew that, you know, I was a part of something larger than me. You know, I had to represent the brand of me to a degree to other teams that may be looking at me. In fact, I actually went from team to team to team. If I had sat there and hung my head and acted like an absolute worthless piece of shit after I had a trial or tribulation in my life, I certainly would have been sending the right message to future employers, but most certainly on a much smaller scale than we talk about with Cam Newton, I'm certainly not sending the right message to younger people. And that really may be the underlying heart of this whole discussion. You know, in a world of participation trophies, you know, you're not sending the right message to children or young athletes that when you lose, this is how you handle yourself. You know, certainly Cam Newton is someone who embraces winning and doing well, and I'm all for that. You know, he comes out and he does the dabbing and he does the Superman and he celebrates. And listen, all that's well and good. When you're winning games and you're on top of the world, that's what you're supposed to do. But damn it, when you lose a game, you need to go out there with the same mindset of I'm going to own this and I'm going to stand up to it and I'm going to show people that it's not going to engulf me. And quite frankly, that's what it appeared to have done to Cam Newton tonight. And a lot of people aren't going to like those antics. I don't like those antics because it reminds me of something a child would do. It really does remind me of something a child would do. And I would love to know how you guys feel about it. I'd love to know your opinions on it. And I certainly appreciate you checking out this video. Probably one of the most open videos I've done about myself here in a while. But again, appreciate you guys and all you do for my channel. I'll be back in the week with more content.